Surviving 20 years in the music industry is incredibly rare. Dominating it 2 decades later is nearly impossible. The sheer volume of new content released every single day makes holding the public's attention a massive logistical challenge. A standard press release or a simple album announcement simply fails to penetrate that noise. The media cycle absorbs it and immediately moves on. To break through that kind of density, an artist needs to manufacture a massive, unavoidable physical event. This brings us to Chris Brown, an artist currently hitting exactly that 2-decade milestone. Instead of quietly rolling out his next project, his team engineered a massive, top-of-funnel attention grab. A single strategically deployed Instagram post announced an upcoming joint R&B tour, instantly activating an established global fanbase. He amplified the draw by tapping Usher as his co-headliner. Branded under the hashtag Raymond and Brown, the campaign seamlessly fused 2 distinct generations of heavy-hitting musical influence into one inescapable package. The immediate response flooded social media, with fans openly weeping and declaring the collaboration the biggest of all time. The sheer volume of engagement proves the massive scale of anticipation these 2 fan bases generate when combined. This joint tour operates as a highly calculated acquisition strategy. By generating a surge of raw hype through live performance, the artists secure the public's undivided attention, paving the way for the real commercial engine to start turning. The live stadium tour represents phase 1 of a deeply coordinated 3-tiered operation, mapped out to control the spring and summer music markets. Phase 2 triggered immediately. Capitalizing on the tour's viral momentum, Brown dropped the lead single, Obvious, across all major streaming platforms. The track itself is engineered for maximum reach. It anchors Brown's established melodic vocals to highly contemporary R&B production, bridging the gap between his long-term followers and newer, younger listeners. Industry analysts see exactly what this track is built to do. Projections indicate the single is highly optimized to capture and hold heavy rotation across urban radio formats straight through the spring. Brown confirmed this exact timeline to his followers online, explicitly stating the single's purpose is to warm up the market and, in his words, start the summer up. The single acts as a structural bridge. It takes the broad, event-level excitements of the tour announcement and converts it into habitual daily listener streams. That daily engagement feeds directly into Phase 3, the final destination of the rollout funnel. On May 22, 2026, RCA Records will release his 12th studio album. To understand the strategy here, we have to look at his previous work. His last album, 1111, utilized a split-theme sonic landscape, dividing his creative output into 2 distinct, diverging styles. This new rollout discards that experimental division. The upcoming project strips away the high-concept structural gimmicks in favor of a highly refined, singularly focused musical direction. While the exact tracklist is being heavily guarded, the title itself reveals the branding strategy. Naming the album simply Brown sends a deliberate signal to the market that this is a raw, deeply personal core product. This album sits at the very bottom of the marketing funnel. It is the definitive commercial asset designed to monetize all the top-level attention generated by the live tour and the radio single. The entire rollout operates as a precise market capture operation. It starts by leveraging a massive collaborative tour, pushes the momentum forward with a radio-optimized single, and closes the loop by delivering a highly personal studio album. For an artist navigating their 20th year in the industry, this multi-stage approach completely bypasses the risk of an ignored press release. It creates an inescapable gravity that forces the media to pay attention. Executing this requires a staggering amount of capital and physical logistics. The strategy demands filling vast physical venues night after night, while simultaneously maintaining absolute dominance over the digital conversation. This cycle operates far beyond a standard summer release schedule. It acts as the definitive capstone to a 2-decade career, proving the artist can still execute at the highest commercial level. By tightly controlling his artistic output and mastering the mechanics of the modern attention economy, Chris Brown has engineered an incredibly potent blueprint to maintain dominance in a highly fragmented industry.